Hey guys, so I got to do the beautiful Jace over here. And I've been doing her since she was like this big. It was totally 2007, 1941, yeah. So anyways, yeah, so I got to do her today for a style shoot. So hopefully you guys like the video and, you know, check out the rest. But also, Jace, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel so beautiful.
Yeah, check out the videos. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I love it.
Hey guys, so we there. Like, I'm in this. Like, hello. Voiceover vibes? Ross, me never turn off the something, man. Shabak side. Anyways, so we're here and I can't believe I'm voicing over a video right now. So, hi. So what you saw me doing first was primer on her eyelids. Make sure, you know, we don't want any creasing, and now I'm filling in her brows. But guys, there's history here. Like, this is Jace. Like, I've been doing her since she was like 2.2 years old. This is an extreme exaggeration because I would never do a child's makeup. But with that said, it's been years. So we have history. We did some style shoots in the past for my business, and now we decide to collaborate with some other businesses to put out this wedding shoot that we were gonna do. Magazine type vibes. So yeah, this is really exciting. And yeah, I'm just filling in her brows and making sure they are kind of like at least in order, because they were pretty good. She did have them shaped, but there were some sparse parts, and then, you know, you want it to be feathered out and whatnot. So I'm cleaning up the brow, of course, with some concealer. I always go about, you know, a shade and a half lighter to make sure it pops. And also the concealer is non-creasing, so that when I do go ahead to add shadows on top, it creates a beautiful base and we're good to go. So that's what I'm doing here. But yeah, guys, it's been forever. And yeah, I never upload. So if you call it out, please leave. Just don't call it out, because I'm really ashamed. And here we go, we have eyeshadow. So yeah, I start off with a lighter brown in this case. It depends on the look, the color, whatever we're doing. But in this case, I started off with the lighter brown neutral, and I just road mapped it out so I could see exactly the eye shape that would work for her and her face shape. She has matured since the last time I've seen her, so I actually had to elevate the look I had given her since the last time. And again, it was a styled shoot. It was a totally different look. So I start off with the lighter, map it out, and then I keep going in with the deeper colors. For her eye shape, I start with the darker color towards the outer corner, but also the lower outer corner specifically, because I don't want to give her a cross eye look, which can, you know, happen in these cases. And then I go in with a gold. I didn't use anything too sparkly, but it is very vibrant. So it's vibrant, but not that sparkly. So it sits really nicely on the eye. There's not too much fallout, and it just gave a really beautiful sheen, and on camera as well. And you guys, make sure you stay till the end. Come and understand, every time when people want to make video and people just drop off at the end and them not see the whole results them, what's the point? And don't fast forward neither. Don't fast forward. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, this shimmer I thought was gorgeous on her. And not only that, when I saw some of the styling that happened on set, it was like the exact gold. It was like somewhat rustic, but it wasn't yellow. It wasn't super yellow. It almost leaned towards bronzy, rustic gold. And this, with the lighting and the sun that came in, was just perfection. So anyways, I'm going into the primer. This was the Makeup Forever. It's the matte primer. Be careful with this. Be careful. It's not for the faint of heart. It can ball up on you if you overuse, if you do not blend it properly, and if you do not let it sit. I did let it sit for a few seconds. I clipped that out of the video because it was dead air. But it is amazing when, you know, when used properly. And I went in with foundation, and this was a mix. I actually mixed 3 foundations. There is some Fenty, there is some NYX, and there is some Makeup Forever here. I just wanted to get her exact complexion. I knew the finish I was gonna get with bringing in the Fenty, and I knew what dewiness I was gonna get with a little bit of the NYX. So NYX, you know, I say NYX because I'm old. So this is a part where I pick up a cute fluffy brush and I just blend the makeup in to the skin. Basically just making it uniform to the skin, making the skin. So that's what I do there. It was just a clean, fluffy brush. And then I straight into concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. If you can kind of tell, when I do apply the foundation to begin with, I really don't concentrate it under the eye because I feel like too much product under the eye is also what causes creasing. So even if you have an amazing product, you still don't want to add too many products under the eye regardless. So that way the creasing is minimized. So here, concealer. It is the same shade I used under her brows, so everything will be cohesive in her complexion. And once blended in, it will not look as light or as white and bright, but it will still brighten under the eye and give the highlighted effect. As you can see, I picked up that same fluffy brush that I was blending in the foundation with, if you do remember, and now I'm using it to blend in the concealer. And everything, you just want it to just mesh, just look like it all just happened. It's just natural. So that's what I do there. And then I'm gonna go in and contour. I didn't show a lot of the contouring per se. I didn't want to kill the camera time, but I really did want to show that, you know, the way the highlighting process works in the sense of, you know, not using too much product and how to blend it in and how I make the skin still look like skin. So yeah, not sure if you guys could tell, but we were like talking during this entire video. So we were deep in it and we were just talking about life. We were talking about the pandemic. We were talking about things that we've had to change in life, love, all that good stuff. And she was telling me how she started a business during this pandemic. So have you guys had any like serious changes during this pandemic? Have you guys, you know, kind of gone back into your shell? Has it created any anxieties, depressions? Has it actually made you, wow. Okay, so let me silence this because these notifications. Has it changed anything for you? A positive, negative? I'd love to know. Comment down below. Let me know how this pandemic is affecting everyone. So gosh, what has this pandemic done for myself and my business? Well, first let me explain. During the recent fiscal years, I have had exponential growth. So within that, I was busy, okay? And it was hard to manage the business from the back end at one point. Being on the road, traveling, being with clients and spending all that time there left me no time to breathe, much less really run the business the way I have prided myself in running this business. So what's really happened here? I've slowed down and it has greatly helped in terms of getting things done, regaining focus, and making sure I connect with the degree in which I had in the past. And that was so huge. I felt the shift. Now my clients may not have felt the shift because I've always been very responsive. However, I knew that I could do even more. I'm known as one of the quickest responders, actually one of the quickest makeup artists in this industry, hands down. However, with that said, I knew I could give this even more time. I knew my abilities to connect and I wanted to use that and utilize that. That's actually why I'm here. As a matter of fact, when I started in this business and just little old Pureness running around the streets of Toronto, touring Canada and the United States and even some of the islands, I only solely did it to see smiles on faces, to see the connection I had with clients. You see, back then it was more than just the connectivity of, you know, resharing a post. It was deeper than that. It was giving them that hug, you know, responding to the email or the phone call, and them, you know, being so overjoyed with what happened, or, you know, it was their son's birthday party and how the party went after and how everyone complimented how they looked and how confident they felt that day. Just those simple conversations that really I was missing. I was missing completely. I was able to respond, but I wasn't able to be there in the moment, and I was missing that a lot. And maybe my clients were or weren't missing it, whether they knew that you know, used to take place, but it's such a huge part of all of this. And I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to have felt that passion and love in this journey, in this industry. And I can't wait for 2021 to keep going, thriving with this connection with you guys. And yeah, it's real. But sorry guys, we lost focus here. We are doing makeup. So I've contoured the face. It was a powder contour. It was pretty simple because you can kind of see exactly where the hollows of her cheek are. So I really didn't even need to go on that. It was off camera. And then I brought up the blush from the contour. If you guys do know my style, I bring blush up from contour. With highlighting, you can definitely see the dewy spots. We have definitely highlighted nose, chin, cheek, a little bit at the temple, which you may not be able to see until she turns to the side if she does. So I did give her a bit of smoke under the eye. It's nothing that serious, just to define where the concealer ends. And I gave her an ombre lip with a bit of burgundy, dark burgundy, and some nude in the middle. I tend to use 3 colors from darkest to lightest right into the center. We're going to move on to hair. We're giving her an updo. And as you can see in the bridal shots, it was, I guess you'd call it a simple to complex updo, more so being complex because I did create an entire base of curls. So I smoothed out her hair. As you can see, she has texture. I did smooth out the hair, gave it a curl, and pinned it up. I don't show the entire pinning process, but you do kind of see me rearranging the curls and pinning so accordingly to give it strength and shape. So here I am showing the first couple curls, and I tend to just smooth and curl as I go. This saves time. Some people straighten and then curl. I don't see that necessary, especially with the texture she has. There's not a lot of smoothing that needed to happen. If anything, more so at the roots, because that's what's going to show in the updo. The mid section of the hair will not show, mostly the ends and the roots. So you can see the curl mostly kind of starts from mid to end shaft and goes down, which is all we needed to show. So it's perfect. And here you can see the way I formulate the curl. I just smooth and then start the curl mid shaft right there. So yeah, this was an amazing shoot, guys. We collaborated with set stylists and photographer. There's a behind the scenes photographer. Just a great team, and we had fun. Like, our portion was fun. We did it in studio, but I did not go on set for this one. I wasn't able to. I had clients for the rest of the day, so we just kind of did this during the off time, so she was able to get on set on time without having to rush or sweat or anything. That's actually what gave us our time to chit chat. So I actually was happy that it worked out this way. It gave me a chance to connect with you guys as well, because if not, I probably wouldn't have been able to record and really do this voiceover and talk to you guys. I've never done this. I tend to be the quiet type, but I thought, you know what, I was going to extend myself and just open up during these times. It's the season. It's winning season, guys, and obviously these pictures show it. Isn't she stunning? Oh my goodness. Thank you guys again for being here. I love you so much. Faces by Pureness is always here for you. Take care.